Action! Hello everybody, Aaron from Custom Wood Shutters here. Today I'm going to go over 3 basic mounting types of shutters. People ask us a lot, how are my shutters going to go on the wall? Well, one way is what's called an outside mount. An outside mount is where the shutter frame fits not outside of the house, still inside the house, but fits outside of the window sill or the window itself. Typically, these frames will project away from the wall. This is an outside mount here. Probably illustrates a little bit better. Usually comes away from the wall anywhere between 1.5 to 2 inches away from the wall is an outside mount frame. An outside mount frame, as you see here, fits outside of the window sill. An outside mount shutter is taller and wider than the window opening. What that means is you'll get more louvers and wider louvers, which means you'll get more light into the house. Also, from outside of the house, you're not looking at the shutter frame that's compressed into the window opening. It's a nicer look from the outside. It looks nice inside. People complain all the time it's too bulky and sticks away from the wall, and I hate it and I want it to sit inside the window and be more clean and this and that and the other thing. Okay, fine. Totally fine. But understand that you'll get a wider shutter and a taller shutter and you'll allow more light to come in. It'll look better from the outside. Second one we go over to is what's called a Z-frame. A Z-frame shutter is a shutter that mounts inside the window and some of the frame mounts outside of the window. What a Z-frame does is it has a flange or frame that covers up where the window and where the shutters come together. So it kind of goes in, it makes up for windows that are not square or level, and it covers up that area in between. These are probably our most popular. People love Z-frames. And Z-frames are nice. They sit in, has a nice flush molding look around the window, looks very finished. Drawbacks include, oops, I can't take my windows out anymore because the frame is in here, and when I go to lift the window up to pull it out, the frame's interfering with that. That has to be taken into consideration. Also, this is like an inside mount, so the frame is inside the window, so you get smaller, narrower panels, shorter panels, more shutter in the window, not outside of the window. Those are the only drawbacks to those, but people love the fact that they sit close to the wall and you don't lose all that valuable square footage of that 3/4 of an inch. Okay, last but not least, a true inside mount. A true inside mount we're going to use with this to illustrate it today. This is an L frame that can fit outside of the window, can also go inside of the window. Now, I built this opening, so it's pretty square because I'm pretty cool. Most windows are not like this. Most windows will show, a lot of times the shutter sits in the window like this and you have uneven gaps. Now we can't make the shutter uneven, so what we have to do is put caulking in there in order to cover up those gaps. So those are the things I don't like about an inside mount, although it does give a very flush all the way in the window look. If you have square windows, they do work well. If you don't mind some caulking, they work fine too. But this is what I'm talking about the frame being in the window. So we're gonna all of a sudden go outside and you're gonna look at the back of the shutter. All of this is going to be in the window when you do an inside mount. So we can't get rid of that. An outside mount, the shutter frame is going to mount like this because it's mounting against the wall. So that will show you why I like an outside mount better than an inside mount or a Z-frame, although most people like Z-frames or inside mounts. And that's my video for today, everybody.